Hello, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about functions in Khan Academy. Here's Khan Academy. Here's my little account. This right here is Winston. It was a part of the tutorial for one of these coding things, which I was so excited whenever I heard about like my teacher doing like it's a computer class, so I was like super excited whenever he said that. Well, not said, but he wanted us to do Khan Academy for coding because I'm just obsessed with computers, and it's just super fun for me. Um, and it's just like that. One of my friends, he is actually obsessed with history, but I don't even like it like at all. Like I don't want to take that class, but I have to take it next year for civics and government, and then I also have to take it the year after, and then the only class that I have to take the my senior year is like the required is English, and then we pick like all the rest of our classes, which is pretty cool. We get more freedom through the year. That's probably why it's called freedom, but I don't know why they called it freedom, because they have freedom belows, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about school stuff. Um, I'm going to play a quick not quick, like not vid, but like a quick song. But I'm going to um, I'm gonna mute my mic, and the desktop audio wasn't on. So here's the song. Guess it in the chat if you know it. If there's like somebody that doesn't want to say it in the chat, just put it in the comments below. Here we go. Okay, so that was part of the song that was like 1 minute and 50 seconds out of 3 minutes and 41 seconds. But yeah, guess in the comments. I'm gonna give you one hint. Well, actually, one. Well, there's um, one hint that's like a party song, like it's a celebrating song. Um, like and it was like old, like an old celebration song. So um, yeah, that is a pretty big like a pretty big hit. But if you just hear the music, and that's just weird. Like I mean, it's super weird in that like music. But I'm not gonna tell you like it's reversed or anything. It's definitely not. It's definitely not reversed. Um, so yeah, let's get on to the functions before my time is out. So functions start. So there's a lot of stuff which I did not even know that there's like a lot of stuff. I'm probably gonna do. No, I'm not gonna do a part two of this if I can't go through any like the rest of it, yeah, I really need to go to bed because not like right now because it's 8:12. I need to go to bed like 9 o'clock. Because I had a rough day today. So yeah. Also, that's weird that on your side, my side shows F and then functions. Yeah, F and then functions, and now and like whenever I look at the stream, it just shows two lines and then functions. So yeah, let's just watch the video. I'm gonna mute my mic again. So yeah.
Now let's talk about something you've been using this whole time, functions. Whenever you've used commands like rect or fill or text, you've been calling functions, and those functions have drawn what you've told them to do. What is a function really? It's a collection of code that we've grouped together and given a name because we want to be able to use that bit of functionality many times. Think about rect. What does a rect do? It just draws 4 lines, right? We could just do that using our line function, right? And here we have what looks like a rectangle. But we realized that we kind of wanted to be able to draw a rectangle a lot of times. And it'd be really annoying to do the math every time to try and figure out how to draw a line from one corner to the next to the next to the next. So instead, we just made a rect function. And that function does exactly the same thing that those 4 lines of code did, but in much less code. So that's pretty cool, and rect is one of those functions that we've made available for all programs to use here on Khan Academy. But you can also make up your own functions to use in each of your programs. For example, let's say we're making a program and we want to draw Winston multiple times. Maybe because we're going to tell the life story of Winston and show him at every age in his life. So here's what our Winston drawing code might start off as. We have face X and face Y variables to store the center of the face, and then we draw the eyes and the mouth relative to those variables. Right now, the program sees the code and it's not inside any function, so it just runs it and it only runs it once. Okay, let's turn this into a function. To do that, we do it very similar to the way we declare a variable, because that's actually what we're doing. So we say var draw Winston, we give it a nice name, very descriptive, and then equals, but here, instead of writing a number or a string, we're going to write function, make sure you spell it right, and then empty parentheses, and then an open curly, and then a closed curly, and our semicolon. Okay, so what we need to do is put everything that we want inside our function in between the start and the end curly. So we're going to take all of this code here, put it inside our function, indent it nicely, and ta-da! So now what we have is we have this variable that's storing a function. So we've given a label to this block of code so that we'd be able to tell our program at any time, like, hey, find that block of code with that label and run it, right? So we're making this bit of code reusable. But now notice that we have no Winston anymore. We lost Winston. Where did he go? Okay, so what happened is that once we put this inside a function, we told our program, hey, here's a bunch of code that I want to be able to run later, but only when I tell you to run it. So we have to tell it to run the code. which means we need to call the function, just like we do with ellipse and rect and line. So we just write the function name, draw Winston, followed by our start and end parentheses, and of course our semicolon. And ta-da, we have a Winston. Okay, so I think it's cool, but you might not think it's cool because all we've done is made our program do exactly what it did before. Kind of silly, huh? The whole point of functions is we can reuse them. So let's do that now. We can just copy and paste this function call. Ta-da, ta-da, over and over. But it looks the same. Well, it worked. It's drawing multiple Winstons, but the problem is they're all in the same place. If we had X-ray vision, we could X-ray the canvas and see 3 Winstons. But I don't have X-ray vision. I don't know about you. But we can make a small change to our function that will make it obvious. So you see face X and face Y, they're always 202 and 208. We can change this to using the random function. Say like random from 50 to 350, and it'll generate a random number between those two, and we can do the same thing for here. And so then every time this function is called, it generates this new random number, and then if we press restart, we can keep getting random Winstons. So cool. Woo! Alright, so I think this is cool because it would have been a lot of code to write this if we didn't have it in a function. It would have been 3 times the amount of code. But it's still not as useful as it could be because we probably don't want random Winstons. We probably want to be able to position Winston at specific points on the screen. So stay tuned because we'll talk about how pass parameters to our functions next. And then you'll be able to do exactly that.
Okay, so we went through that video. We just have to do the var, do whatever equals function, and then all what she does. So we have to do everything. So challenge, say your name. What's your name? This program says hi to you at a random point on the screen. Change the name variable so it says your name instead. Okay, so it says hi, text is hi plus your name. But then your name is your name, but I'm gonna say NTHONY DHZHYA. What is this? Oh wait, we did it. So this is the random times. So work on the next step. Okay, so var your name. I think it's var your name function, and then copy and paste this text into there. So it says text hi. Oh wait, it's just that one line of code. Okay. And then something else. Wait, what is this? Bonus to indent the code inside the function by selecting it and click tab. It doesn't change the result, but it makes the code look nicer and easier to read. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to do var. So var your name. So var your name equals function, and then whatever this is, and then the code unmatch that. So I'm gonna get the text, this text right here, plop it there, and then what did I do? Okay, undo it because that's not like, yeah, that's not what it's supposed to do. So let's just do that, and then that Wait, now that you wrap the code inside the function, make sure you call that function to run code inside it. You can call a function by writing its name, by writing its name followed by parentheses, like so. My function that. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that. My function, and then this, and semicolon. Did I do it? Did I do it? My function is not defined. Wait, so my function so var equals your name, var your name equals function. Wait. Did you mean function? Yeah, I meant function. My function is not defined. Maybe you meant function, or you function. I think you're missing the name of in your function declaration. Your name equals function. That function. Maybe I think it's right. Right. Right that. So write that function. What is this? Wait a minute. No, I don't think it's the your name. Wait a minute. So so my function. So now it's going to be my function, and what is this? Text x and text y variable should be defined inside your function, so that the function generates new position. We'll always use the same position way. So wait, the so call your new function. Wait, so start off by creating a new function, pay close attention to parentheses and curly braces. Move all your code inside the function. Call your new function once to make sure it works. And then just maybe I can just do this, copy, and then I can just paste. Wait, so it's 8:25. So like what? So hi.
What's this? Is that homework?
Yeah. No.
You're still doing homework?
Yeah.
It's pretty late.
Yeah.
You have a lot more?
Yeah, but it isn't due until
When's that due?
when's this due? Mr. Hickey set it for the 28th.
Oh, okay. So you're doing stuff that you don't have to have done yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Back to work.
Yep.
In the dungeon, boy.
Okay. So times that plus your name. So my function equals text.
That guy really surprised me. Make it this way. There's one that's ready.
Okay, this is weird. Let's see. So there's a lot of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. Let's see. So function. Um, huh. Let's start over. No, I don't want to discard my changes. So I think I need to add a random thing, like the random, whatever it showed. So var, okay, let's do this. So let's try putting that. So var text x. Wait, not that text x. Wait, yeah, text x. Var name. Text x equals. You know what? No, just press watch on YouTube, and then let's
Now
just skip to the end,
parameters to our functions.
and then just look at this. So face x random 50. So text x. Yeah, equals random 50, comma 50, 50. I think semicolon, and then oh wait, I'm not gonna do this. So var text y equals random 100, comma 100, and then that, let's see, was it should be signed. My function should be this, the text x and y. Wait, there's already random in. Wait. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. I see what they want us to do. They want us to just. Okay, they just want to put the var x and var y, those two, cut those and then paste them in there, and then really move on. And then 3 of 3. So now we have an and function. It's easy for us to call it multiple times. Call it 3 times or more. Call it at least 3 more times. Names everywhere. So I think that this your name thing, I think it has to be inside the inside the whatever it's called, this paste. Boom. Okay, restart. So my function, let's just copy, and then let's just paste it, paste it, paste, paste. So now it's like all random times. Finish challenge, and congratulations. Let's go. Okay, so function parameters, and then we have to do this other challenge, and then another video, then challenge, and then another video, then a review, and then a fish tank project. So it's 8:37. I have like 30 or less minutes left. Oh, what's this? Okay, let's just do that. I'm gonna. So my dashboard will now say that functions is now completed now. So challenge, say your name. I think that's gonna say. Let me just redo it. So it's gonna say complete. Like I have a lot of these completed, so that's why it's just showing as completed for everything. Well, everything so far. Uh, so now I need to do the function parameters, which it says it's completed even though I haven't watched the video yet. And then there's challenge it, moles and holes, and then function return values, challenges calculator. So this is all on functions like this. All these functions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's like 10. I can hear knocking, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, so let's watch the video. I'm gonna mute my mic.
We're back to our Winston drawing program, but I've added some text to it. See, what I want to do is position a Winston underneath each of these labels to show him at each point in life. But right now, he's all over the place. That's because we're setting the face x and the face y to random numbers inside the function. Instead, what we want to be able to do is say, hey, here's the exact position I want you to draw this Winston at, and then I want to be able to specify that position every time I call the function. The same way we do with ellipse and rect. Right? Because I want to be able to put a Winston here, and a Winston here, and a Winston here, and a Winston here. And I don't want just random places every time I call the function. So in order to do that, we have to specify parameters for the function, both in our function definition at the top here, and in our function call down here when we actually call it. So for draw Winston, we want to pass it face x and face y and have it use those values that we pass in instead of generating them randomly. Let's start off by thinking about what we'd pass into these function calls down here. We want to position the Winstons under each bit of text, so we'd probably want the x and y of each Winston to be really similar to the numbers we passed into the text functions. Maybe just 10 pixels lower in the y. So maybe the first one would be 10 and 30, and then maybe 200, 230, 10, 230, 200, 230. It's the same as the text coordinates. I'm just adding 10 to each y because I want it just a little bit lower. Okay, but Winston hasn't moved. That's because we haven't told our function up here that we're passing it parameters. So it's still using these random values. So in order to tell this function that, hey, we're going to give you this information instead, we have to give the parameters names inside these parentheses. So we'll call it face x and face y and separate from comma. And we're going to call it that because that's what we're already using to refer to them inside the function, right? So that way we don't have to rewrite the rest of our code. But still, nothing has happened. Winston is still all over the place. Well, if you look at the very top of our function, we're overwriting face x and face y with random values still. So all we have to do is delete these lines. Ta-da! And now face x and face y are getting passed into the function, and it's using the values that we're calling it with here. Now, as you can see, I didn't quite position Winston correctly because I forgot that text gets positioned according to the upper left and the face gets positioned according to the center. So I really just need to go and tinker with my numbers a little bit here, right? So probably I need to move the x over a lot. I need to move this over, okay? So that's our toddler. We'll go through. And now all I have to do is change what I'm passing into the function. I don't have to change the function definition at all because it's always going to take whatever values we pass in, right? Just like with ellipse and rect. Okay, so I've kind of positioned it, but what I've noticed is that Winston is too big. He's overlapping, he doesn't fit. Well, since I put all of the code to draw them in a function, I can change the size of all of them at once just by changing one line of code that draws the ellipse. So let's say if we make him like 190, yeah, Winston's going on by 190. Very nice. Okay, so now he's going to fit a lot better, and then I could keep tweaking so I could actually get him inside there, right? Cool. So let's do a final review of what this code does. It defines a function called draw Winston, and it says that this function takes two values and it labels them face x and face y. And these values basically come in as variables that we can use anywhere inside our function, just like we used to use the variables that we declared at the top. And then we can call this function whenever we want after we declare it, and we can pass in different values so that it'll use those new values each time. So now you've seen what's really cool about functions. We can come up with code that we think would be really useful to reuse, but we can also use parameters to say, hey, here's a little something you can change about this code to customize it. It's like a recipe. You write down the general instructions, and if you realize you suddenly need to feed 4 Winstons instead of 1, you don't have to start all over. You just modify the original instructions and multiply everything by 4. So now you can start thinking about the recipes in your code. Yummy.
Okay, so that was another video. Let's do challenge. Mole and holes. Draw a mole. So, my grass is filled with holes, but has no moles. Okay, just rhymes. Okay, thankfully we've already defined a mole drawing function, draw mole, so that you have to do that. All you have to do to get a mole to show up is to call that function, which I already know what it is. So I just have to do this draw mole, then two parentheses, and then that. Look at that. And then I can do it, and just copy it, and then I can just go down and then paste it for another mole to come out. Well, no, it's just one mole right there. Look at that. So, now this one mole is still in the same. So, var draw mole function. So, okay, so, they're showing us up at the top, var draw mole function, and then I have to give two numbers there, and then I have to copy and not copy and paste, but well, no, I don't think. No, and then it just shows all this no stroke fill, blah blah blah, and then draw mole, and then like after everything, like after this stuff, then just draw mole, and then two like another two variables. So they just want it to be at different positions. So let's just say 200, comma 20, maybe for that one, and then maybe what is this? I thought you were going to type that to match that from line 2, but you typed 200. What? 20. What? No, this is on line 1. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Do I? Wait, do I have to just say 248? Wait, no, I don't think I have to say that. Wait a minute. On the previous step, you call drama without any arguments, pass 2 arguments instead. Oh, jeez. Okay, I know now. Mole x, and then mole y. Great, you've now changed it into the 2 arguments. Now I can do the numbers. Well, so drawable. Okay, so great. Now you change your drawable function to accept two arguments. Now pass two arguments into drawable. Call from previous steps of drawable in the middle, the center hole. So paste it, drawable. Wait. Oh, okay. Now I have to put in 200, 200, right? Is that correct? Correct? Great, you've changed your drawable function to accept two parameters, mul x, mul y. However, inside your drawable function is also declaring variables with the same names as those parameters by using var. Remove those variable declarations. So I think mul x, comma, mul y. I think that's what they're saying to do this, right? On the center middle hole. Is that what they're trying to do to me, or is it like copy? Let's just do that. Paste. Is that's what? What? Like what? What do I need? Like what do I need to do? Mul y is not defined. It says mul y is not defined. Do I? Wait a minute. So I think I have to put it in the top area, but I'm gonna have to do that. Wait, oops, you need to fix the previous step. So 20, comma 20. Right? Right? What is this? Great, you've changed your drawable function except two parameters. However, inside your drawable function is also declaring variables with the same names as those parameters by using var y those variables. Remove those variable declarations. So what? Go back. Make sure you call drawable comes after background statement. Oh, okay, so great, now you change your drawable function to accept two arguments. Okay, now pass two arguments into your drawable call from the previous step, so it draws the mul in the middle circle. Okay, mul x, comma, mul y, right? Right? That correct? Is that correct? I don't think so. I don't think that's correct. Nope, I don't think that's correct. So let's just function parameters. So I think I have to wait. So mul x, mul y. So 20. Wait, drawable 20. Wait a minute. What? 20, comma 20, comma 20, comma 20. 1 for the moles next. No links to y. Let's see what they mean. 248, 185. What is this? So, great, you change your draw mole function except two parameters, x and y. However, inside the draw mole function is also declared variables. So by using variable declarations. Wait, so that means they want us to remove this thing. I'm gonna cut. Oh, ooh, okay, okay. I thought wait. So drama. I'm gonna copy it. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna paste it here. Yes. And then paste, paste, paste. Having trouble. Couple of. So boop. There. Oh wait. So it wants us. I know what they're trying to. What they're doing. They just want us to make sure that there's like different moles on all the holes, which is pretty fun. It's like I mean it's a fun activity, but it's just like it looks children stuff, but I mean yeah, it looks like children stuff, but it's like it's actually pretty like it's actually helpful. So this other drum roll thing. So now we have all that. Now it's completed. Yay! So now there's another video, and then a challenge calculator, then two more videos, and then a review, and then another project. But I'm gonna have to do those in class, like in the class, because tomorrow I have computer apps. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow because it's 8:54, and I have to like get ready to go to sleep. So I'm going to head off right now, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Um, there will be no part two. Just take whatever you learned in this video um, and just like apply it. Like maybe go on to Khan Academy and try and find these lessons on your own. Like I'm not saying do it on your own. If you wanted to like learn more about it, then just do it on your own and stuff. But if you don't want to, then you don't want to. So yeah, see ya later. Bye.